Why am I level 78? But it tells me I'm like, okay, bro. Oh, there it goes again. What are we doing, boys? Oh. Nice. Clock. This whole thing is revolving around a shotgun. Oh, I'm still trying to look, you fucking retard. The quickscope kills with your secondary weapon. What? I'm not even pressing. Okay, this is nice, dude. This is very pleasing. I love how broken my D-pad is. This is great. There you go. Finally, dude. Okay, never mind. I'm trying to like look at something here. This is retarded. This is actually useless. So fucking annoying. You son of a bitch. Oh my god. This is very great. Dude, I can't even fucking do anything. This is so fun. You son of a bitch. Alright, let's do this. I can't even. This is so fun to play. This is so fun. Hello, please. Hello. Hello. This is why I can't play DayZ. This game is... Okay, there we go. This is cancer. This is cancer. This is cancer. This is still cancer. I just gotta try, dude. Oh, fixed it. Okay. I'm gonna try this. Oh, good. Sick. Let's finally play a game, even though that could have taken so much like, shorter. Hello? Dude. No, I don't want to play this. Okay, my game freezes. This is retarded. Nice, dude. We can finally get into a fucking game. Shit's retarded. This is fucking whack. Bunk. You piece of shit, блядь. What's up, bro?
Yo, streaming.
Hey, yo. I'm just playing CoD, bro. Also, I want to show you how retarded my D-pad is.
Okay. What was I gonna say? What the hell happened in Discord?
What do you mean?
In DC Discord?
Mm-hmm.
What was going on between Evan and what's his name? It wasn't Fax, it was Joker.
Yeah, you just randomly pinged him.
Yeah, not gonna lie, Joker was being fucking aggressive and toxic in every ticket he was in. And
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
be trying to
That's how they are.
talk to them in a calm manner, and then all I see in my notifications is remove moderator. And I can't do shit in a ticket anymore because they removed me. So I'm just like, oh, great. I was halfway through typing a fucking paragraph to sort it out, and then these quote-unquote head admins come along, bust down the door, ruin all kinds of communications and negotiations and deals we had, and just antagonize them to the point where it breaks down into a petty argument and then just takes it bullets. Nothing gets done.
Mm-hmm.
And these are quote-unquote
And then they get confused when people get pissed off at them.
I know, I was trying to like undo the shit out of work that they've done. And they kicked me out a ticket for being associated with you guys. Yeah, we have people like Blue and the Fax and Matt one-siding on a ticket. Like in a ticket where their factions involved in primarily. It was the looting ticket.
Mm-hmm.
And they were trying to justify it, and then because it's their base, and they told me to get out because it involved my faction, whereas it involved their faction more. And I was just there to give evidence because he killed me and I saw their car. I was the only person who.
You muted your mic.
I said, oh sorry, I didn't use it. It fell. I was the only person who. I was one of the only people who saw the car.
So did that ever get forwarded, or did it just get thrown?
Yeah, it did. And then 6 came in and said, it's okay, we've seen it. It's like, okay. And before I could say anything else, remove moderator. It's such a fucking joke. They just kick out the lower staff levels and everything.
You guys aren't doing anything.
Yeah, I know. You guys aren't doing anything. Mate, I don't see any open tickets. There's no tickets open because I get added to one. I'm scrolling through, I see one open. 15 minutes in when I'm trying to handle them, moderator bust in, admins bust in the door and go, no, no, no. This hurts me personally. Fucking joke.
Like to make myself
Don't believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say what I'd rather say. Like when I'm asleep, everything is never as you seem. When I fall asleep, I wanna make myself believe that planet.
The boys vibing in 40 chat.
Random.
I hope you know I'm streaming, by the way, so.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. He just kicks in the door of the party, he starts singing.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're streaming, I hope they fucking see it because I'm pissed off about it.
I mean, I'll send it towards an admin if you want.
Wait, pissed
No,
off about what?
I've already brought it up in a staff chat.
They remove you from Snapchat too? So the Sonar 63 got added to fucking CoD, so that's cool.
Just don't mount it.
The Stoner, the LMG.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy, he's a fucking idiot.
Bacon, you're in a Dark Covenant, aren't you?
Why?
I'm a moderator in a staff team, but the high admins, or the higher level admins, keep kicking
The hierarchy!
Yeah,
Wait,
pretty much.
what?
They keep kicking all the support staff and moderators out tickets because basically the ticket has like a personal thing towards him or something. I don't know. Basically, if it's got anything to do with the insurgents, we get removed straight away. Or like anything to do with Habit or anything to like our group Fox or anything to do with the E-Boy to get removed. I got removed from the ticket because I was somehow associated to the two warring factions I'm an ally of, and I was too associated apparently. the man after dark can go into a ticket that's directly associated with his own faction and dictate what happens. Like, that's basically saying, oh, like I can say in this ticket,
sounds kind of biased.
Even though my faction is literally the reason this ticket's open, and I'm just gonna sit here and moderate the ticket and kick out any other kind of balanced opinion. I'm just like trying to have a conversation.
If you're getting, they're trying to they're like, you're trying to
like,
counter bias them, and then it's just like, no.
I'm trying to defuse situations, and you have people like Joker just kicking in the ticket and just starting aggroing people.
They're all fucking idiots anyway.
It's just what? It's like I remember a couple of weeks ago I put like something like 40 minutes of work into this ticket. It was over back in RP. Someone at Bible had their base broken into, and I went through and talked to them about it and went over the rules and everything. I was like, okay, that's understandable. And then someone comes along, adds the opposing guy to the ticket. They added both parties to the tickets, and they just started babbling around in it. I'm like, stop. No, I'm gonna play. I don't know. I'm gonna play something else. But
she watched my stream, dude.
I'm tired of Daisy. I got hit by a car.
That's a rip.
It didn't even hit me directly. I got stun locked by standing next to it, and he just shot me after. As soon as I got out of stun lock, I was on red blinking health. I'm sick.
Did you say anything like for what I told you to say in the ticket for what I was trying to do?
What about how one of them was completely unarmed?
Completely undergeared?
Well, I was halfway through typing it, but then moderator removed.
Sounds like they really just, it honestly just sounds like they want an excuse to kick us off, but I don't know.
Well, I know. I'm not even in tickets trying to defend you guys, I'm just in tickets spitting facts, and it's like, if I do join a ticket where you guys are involved, like, half the time they don't even notice that I'm in your faction, so like, I just get removed anyway, because anyone who's moderator or lower, they just kick half the staff team out. So this small group of individuals of administration of hire
that are all in the same faction, basically.
Everyone currently dislikes, and not everyone dislikes, but a fair amount of people do not like because of the way they've been handling the community recently.
Because of this.
Like, yeah, and I remember someone opened a ticket and said, "Can I speak to someone else?" And they were like, "No, you're dealing with me." I'm like, and then I'm joining. I'm like, "Okay, they can speak to me if they want." And I don't know who it was, but they were admin and they were like,
I like this Modern Warfare using the Stoner 63.
Did y'all die?
Somewhat.
Somewhat? Who killed y'all?
Well, we didn't directly die. Well, Bunk died.
I was low gear, so I didn't care. If anything,
we got everything back.
Me dying helped you because it helped me because I basically what I did is I died. I told them that there was a car coming down the road and they ambushed in, and they got all my stuff back and just killed 2 guys and probably stole some of the what
we got a VSD in it.
Yeah. They were shifting. They were illegally moving E-Boy's loot from before the war, so the base that we raided would have had nothing in it even if we went. And they were moving it to a location using not even using allies, just using a third party to move their equipment. And like, anyway, so they killed me because I got stunned off from the shot. And
they took like 30 minutes to loot a fresh spawn. I'm confused about that.
Yeah, well, I think they ruined their radiator and they went up north to get water probably because they fucking hit that wall hard. And then I spawned in Starry, ran over to VMC, got a ghillie suit, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. So I got more looted than I was before, and then we just kind of just met up and kind of sped the whole process off, if anything.
And we also got a VSD and a VSS from it, so.
I took it. I took the fall, but in the end it worked out.
Took it and fall, but in the end.
I know, right?
Yeah, I fixed it.
Yeah.
I was about to say keep the VSS shit, but we got one back in base, and they got one on the back.
I'm streaming, by the way, because I'm bored, so don't be surprised if some...
Chris. Or Habits Gamers followers follow him on his stream.
No.
I'm not streaming.
Bunkle.
I'm gonna record entire ops and then make videos on.
Yosh didn't like me that I said spraying kids in Call of Duty is fun.
What?
I don't know.
I've never seen Yosh stream so much. Like, he's kind of like on and off now.
Yosh?
Yeah, you said Yosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yoshi? That's my nigga right there.
Oh. It's not the time, homie.
I don't know. The only time I've seen him in chat is when there's like some bad argument going on.
Let me see if anyone's watching. No, okay. It's gonna post to my YouTube anyway, so there goes my life.
Your rap.
I'm on a server called Arma 3 mod. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do, but...
Modding and Arma 3 stuff, retard?
Crispy, did they accuse you of falling information to you? To our faction?
Okay, no. I opened the ticket and then they said, you know what?
No, it wasn't 6. It's, someone was calling you out in general chat. One of the admins was like, "What, you staff?
Yeah.
Didn't we remove you?"
They brought that up for whatever fuck.
I know, that was so immature.
I know.
I was like, move this to a ticket. Like,
Why would they
seriously.
start a war and kill people?
Oh, but that's what we do, but they move all that loot.
And then...
This is why I like Faction Wars more. Also, by the way, Faction Wars is gonna hit the fucking shit's gonna hit the fan in like 4 hours.
Why?
I'm not ready for that.
I advise getting with your squad leader or whatever.
Oh, my squad leader's been inactive.
Which one?
The second one.
What's happening in Faction Wars?
Not table.
Jonesy? He literally made an announcement yesterday.
Yeah, I saw it. He just got back. I don't know what's going on in Faction Wars.
Well, I can't.
Don't disclose it on the stream.
Yeah, I kinda don't.
We're gonna move the base to Northwest.
I'm gonna move to ATC.
Brain. Anyone who builds a base at ATC is just like...
It's like the easiest building to raid.
Oh, no, you just get camped from literally every angle. So
Exactly, and then they just climb up the ladders and like one wall and they're in main loop.
That's why, like, you build your bases on top of mountains or in forests where there's no altitude on you.
I hate public maps so much.
So that's why...
Yeah, we've already discussed. Yeah. Well, to be honest, you can kind of see on the Severo apartment roofs from inside Severograd, but it's like a 700-meter shot. Which I've made.
Very cool, Kanye. But I don't remember asking.
Kill people.
I was waiting for that.
I was so mad at that. I killed a guy 700 meters away. I was gonna flex it, but then kill people was like, nah.
I mean,
I
I
wanted-
was supposed to be able to look at
Finding some fucking NPC ones.
Mate, don't go to Tizzy. All you need to go is to
I'm
fucking
already in Tizzy. I've
VMC
been
helicopter
logged off from
crash.
Tizzy for like the past 2 weeks.
We'll camp the helicopter crash.
You should go hit Pelota.
Pelosa?
Yeah. You should just like go down south and do a coast run hit Pelota.
Why would we hit Pelota?
Because there's that fucking helicopter.
Tizzy only spawns the heli crash loot.
Oh, is that actually how it is?
Yeah.
Is the sun going down or going up?
How many people are watching your stream, faggot?
What?
Nobody.
0.
Uploading it later.
No, it auto uploads, so.
Oh yeah, I guess. David's stream on Shanghai was kind of cool, not gonna lie. Like Crispy's up.
Dude, I was so ready to like go.
Crispy got a shot and like it looked like Battlefield 3.
Hey, does anybody know an issue where your PlayStation says LAN cable not connected?
No.
Obviously
Connected it?
Yeah, and I had my laptop and it showed a connection.
Try.
I've tried different
testing. Did you test your internet connection?
I did test it. Yeah, I did everything I could.
Set up internet connection.
Set up everything.
So you set it up manually, not automatically.
Set it up automatic and then manual.
I don't know. I used to have trouble with my LAN cable on the PlayStation, so I just
I've heard there's like I looked it up, and it's like a known issue, but it fixes.
I don't know.
Oh my god, I'm
blue screening on fucking Battlefield. Yes, but no. Like, I had to improvise and join Spectator. It would let me join Spectator, and then once you joined on Spectator, I left and joined a soldier, and it worked.
That's literally what happened to me on home security.
Yeah, just try using Spectator.
How was the ops last night?
We didn't do it last night, it's Monday.
Terrible.
Sunday,
Last night. Dude, I don't know what the fucking day it is. I'm preparing for 2 fucking
You know, I legit got up at 10:30 thinking that there were ops on.
What was Sunday's first stop? It wasn't the Rangers, was it? It was
Were they? What was Aim was talking about having a training to fix?
Oh, it was our Russian off on Whitehall. That was fun. That one, I like that one.
Except for Aimless being a weirdo, but
yeah, I don't.
yeah, your debrief parties are retarded.
They're not usually that bad. I don't know why that was being picked out of everything.
Wait, so what happened?
What happened?
Basically, according to Amos and Kai, our squad was too far out of position for the LC. We were, well, I was closest to the base that we were supposed to be holding down. The rooftop that MRR was 50 meters away from me. Goon couldn't, I mean, Rabbit was running a bit further out, like away from them.
But he had to peek a different angle.
Yeah, but no way he could have been more than 75 meters away from me because he would have been out of medic range, and he went down a couple of times and got rezzed. So.
Oh no, I absolutely got.
Yeah,
I was able to get
saying,
everyone. We're in the perfect position.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So he couldn't have been too far away from the squad because you were sitting right next to me, and he was within medic range, which is no more than 50 meters. So we were no more than 100 meters total, the furthest point away. But they're picking out a point on the map that was 300 meters away from the LZ, calling us out on it just because they can't identify a mountain that we were firing from. And then Dev comes along with a screenshot of us holding on the position, which showed us that we were in position the whole time. But apparently our LZ wasn't good enough.
Our LZ was the best LZ there.
The original LZ was supposed to be north of the factory or the building, but MRR didn't go there, so we had to improv and we had to use that little defilade, which to be honest was probably better. Because I don't know about you, but I wasn't down for holding that stupid little valley, because they would just run up on over the top of the hills and just gangbang us from the altitude. So like, we were holding the altitude and keeping them at bay. I don't see what's wrong with...
MRR used.
Yeah.
The fucking...
The other issue that was highlighted was the evac time. That was just because I don't know why MRR was holding out. I told them to go first. Obviously the communications didn't go through and they were just sitting there. Kai got sniped out of the pilot seat. But... Also, they told us to LZ at the door. I didn't realize how much cover there was, but I remember from our previous firing position while attacking the base, we had a direct line of sight on the front door of the factory from US deployment.
Mm-hmm.
So
that was retarded. I'm not. I'm
not
never.
a valid LC. They said the helicopter would have been tucked away. I'm like, well, there's nothing to stop them from shifting. Like,
they also shot a HE on our medic.
Yeah.
On that good spot, so they just rain HEs on the LZ.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really good HE shot. That was lucky, to be honest.
Yeah, because mostly because it's from Drone, because he's ass.
Yeah. Yeah,
also, I fucking hate just fucking. Okay.
Oh, emergency alert!
What the fuck?
Oh, we're getting 2 hurricanes popping us at the same time. Let me turn that off for y'all.
I really just think the only complaints, I honestly think all the complaints come from this fucking COC bullshit is because they don't know what the fuck they're looking at. It's retarded. Because Aimless bitching about, because all fucking Aimless was bitching about was, oh, but you're in a comment for like 10 minutes. And we're like, yeah, because your head glitching, swapping angles. Can't do anything.
I like the weather, how the helicopter land in the bad weather. I'm like, yeah, fair enough. That's fun. It extends the offer bit, I was happy about that. It was just the the fact that we called out for taking up the whole, like.
Also, why
the
are we
whole
doing an
point-
evac training because of MRR stupidity?
I guess.
It's fucking
to be honest,
retarded.
to be honest, like, if we sort it out and we hold the LZ, like we don't need to be told getting out quicker. We just need to be taught like how to. They need to be invited to training.
I don't really think you need to be taught how to get out of a fucking helicopter, but hey,
No,
that's
not get out of a helicopter, like getting out of an area with an LZ. The
I
problem
don't
is,
think you really need to be taught that.
I was preemptively thinking about the LZ, and I was talking like 10 minutes before we actually got there to the squad lead what was going to happen, and I have no idea how it didn't like get through in comms that they were going to leave first. We were going to hold southwest of the LZ, southeast, sorry. I can't remember
MRR
what
doing
the map was
MRR
like.
things.
We were just basically a satellite squad holding out, buffering, adding a buffer layer of contact so that they were slowed down. Like, if we fell back to the factory, they could have just run up over the hills and get above us and it would have been cancelled. So the whole point of holding the high ground was that we could have a valid line of sight, which we did on like 3 different MSRs leading in to prevent them moving through. And they did use them a lot with like snowmobiles and shit. It's weird, I don't know. I don't think you can make judgments when you're on op4 like that. That's what I'm saying, like I don't question blue 4 positioning when I'm leading op4 just because I
Only
don't know
if
what
it's MRR.
the scenario was. Because I don't know where they all are. Like, so not even if it's Samurai, because I don't know where the other. If I see one squad, I'm
Why am I
not gonna know where the other
lagging?
squad is.
Jesus.
So I just say what was going on, and I don't like afterwards. Like,
I hated how fucking daft Aimless acted when he was saying like, yeah, you guys were totally over there, but like, nope. Like, sure, dude.
he was saying we were firing from a position that was 300 meters away from our actual position, and I hate how they didn't take my word for it, as if they can't trust someone who's being like.
Because they're idiots.
I mean, I haven't been in ages, but I'm obviously trustworthy enough to like to where I am now. But both Kai and Aimless just gonna stick to their own views.
Because they're retarded.
I mean, my point of view is probably more valid being in the squad.
Wait, so they were saying, like, talking shit about Evan's position?
Well,
Yeah.
not Evan's position.
Well, our whole
Amos
squad,
got killed,
basically.
Amos got killed by Evan a bunch of times. He probably thought he was on his own over there on the mountain far away, but he really wasn't. He was.
Evan was also the one with an AN-94, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was literally in the best position to get revived, because you guys were on that Seco, you guys kept on rolling, I had to go for you on every single fucking time.
Yeah, and like.
And Evan wasn't.
I really don't think, in terms of squad movement, that was a good squad position. We only had 1 or 2 firing positions from that mountain, so I mean, you can't really blame them for using the left flank to.
Unless they
fire
go up on the
enemy.
hill and then you just skyline and then roll down the
Well,
hill
that's
and
the thing,
can't get
that's the
revived.
second firing position was that's the pincer spot. Like they had that zeroed with 3 line of fire, like 3 guns on that area. We couldn't really peek that out because the people were just dying there all the time. And I wasn't holding the right because I was going to be too far away from the medic, so I kind of just held close right. I was going to sacrifice the rooftop to let them try and take the rooftop. I'd still be able to hold it. Like if I went all the way over to the right side of the rooftop to try and get a line of sight, they could probably just kill me. Because when I looked over there when MRR were over there, they were dying all the time trying to bipod up on that area. Like, I don't know. I wish people could read maps.
Wish MRR could read maps.
Big yellow square was the LC. It wasn't even on the base. It's like
I didn't even fucking see that. I didn't even know the LZ was there. I'm gonna be honest.
It wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be.
Where the fuck am I?
Where Aimless in a debrief where Aimless landed this little bird. It was supposed to be in there, but that was kind of a bad spot to be honest anyway. Like, 'cause they would have just run up on over the facility and shot down on us if we weren't sitting on the mountains.
No plan survives first contact.
Not true.
Position to get Amos out.
No, he's good. He's decent, and
I don't
like
know.
Kai's decent. Luckily for you, you're in Kingsman's.
Yeah, I'm with fucking Kai, so...
I like my squad, but it's unfortunate that I'm fighting under a British banner, which...
It's unfortunate we have Stalin in it, because Stalin's never here. I want to request skivs. Like, I'll take a recruit. Which reminds
You don't
me,
have cert.
probably need to like make a group chat so I can figure out what everyone wants to do, because I'm not going to give permanent medics, I'm just going to give rotational medics to people who feel comfortable.
To be honest, I'm gonna say right now, I would not mind the permanent medic, like... I would
I
dislike it, but I'll go through with it.
I mean, I'm happy for someone to take up the brunt of it, but I don't want to restrict someone to it completely. I want it to be like a... You know how there's a squad, an SL and an alternate SL option? Well, I'm gonna make a little medic and an alternate medic option in there. Just for this squad, not for the... Not everyone else needs to do, obviously. They can do what they want. Wait, who else do we have? We have you, me, Stalin, Bacon, eating Muslim.
Muslim.
No, I forgot. Is it drone? No, it's not drone.
I don't even know your squad.
Oh, to be honest, I
It's,
only had
you, me, Stalin, Bacon.
Quick.
That's it.
Oh, it's only 5 of us.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, we're an LMG squad, so we only need like 2 LMGs.
Wait, they made us the
and
LMG
an
squad?
AG. Yeah.
Bro.
Wait,
I'm all
wait,
about
we're gonna
I'm supposed to be fucking mortar and AT, so...
I'm all about that sneak. I guess they
Like,
saw
I don't
what I
know.
did under the Jeep.
I'm just confused.
I like my squad. I like the designation of my squad, and I like who's in my squad.
Just
Yeah,
the banner
I
is a
think-
little yikes.
Wait,
Can we
there's
just
a
get
banner?
a squad with like the boys?
I
I
mean, that's
mean-
really Kai's squad. You got
Yeah.
King, Haba, and Rabbit. All of
And then
them.
Future, and then Kai.
Def's gonna try and take out the
Just the fact they have
stealth.
future.
The only thing I'm confused about is why put me in mortar and AT instead of an LMG squad. I'm confused.
Well, I mean,
They probably want
we have Cross in our squad as well. That's the other guy.
Yeah.
I was joking about the Commonwealth thing, but I guess we got it apart from Bacon.
You gotta get all. You gotta get
Swap
everybody.
Bacon out
I'm
the
the
drone. No, I'm kidding. It's good to get a little bit of variety. You're from the US, not Canada or anything, are you?
I'm from fucking Louisiana, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's British enough.
Motherfucker.
Anyway,
That's French. Yeah, it's French.
it's European enough, that's what I meant.
Disappointment noises.
Dude, this update's
Wait,
about to be out in like 2 weeks on
that's-
Jaw.
Wait, what'd you say?
The Daisy update. Because they're already
you know
basically done with experimental, from what I'm looking at the Twitter.
You know
Can't
what
wait to
grinds my,
shoot Gilbert
grinds
over.
my gears? Can someone hear me out with this real quick? I need a solid fact check on this.
Black people?
If there's 5 people, it's a team, not a squad. So technically I should be a team lead, and then there should be a squad lead who's leading.
I think team lead is more than 5, like 7-ish.
No, team is 5.
Team is 5, squad is 10.
Team is like our 5, and squad
Yeah.
is like 10.
So technically
So I
I should
just
be a
don't-
team
Split up a
lead.
squad into an A team and a B
So
team.
a squad lead should be someone who's like overlord, not the team lead. If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah.
know what Kai and I do? Like when we take over like everyone. That should be a squad lead. Or not even that, just a commander.
It's really a platoon lead.
Yeah, well yeah, because there's like 3 different teams. Or MRI usually bring a squad, we bring a team to Blue 4, because the rest of the other half of our fucking units are all 4.
I loved it how I pissed them off that last stop. That was great.
Let's be
Reserved
honest,
every little
we
bit
have
of
to
it.
kind of take out the Alt 4 route because we are so used to doing Alt 4. It doesn't. We tried it with MR on islands, Lost Islands, and it was pretty good up until the point where they had a couple of individuals eating 320s constantly.
Lone Ranger.
MRR is
Got my basic rifleman kit, guys.
like being on Op 4 with MRR is just sucks.
Well, no, they donate people to Alt 4, and the people who they donate usually, like Izzy and I forgot what the other guy was. They're usually
it's
pretty
still
good.
on.
Like, they enjoy it. They're good. Like, they do donate a few good people, but I'd rather they just didn't like have all their most of their guys on it, because most of their guys aren't really used to how we operate.
Do we have any M4s on backup builds?
No.
2, because they don't spawn. The only ones that we have are comp M4s.
Well, we're not gonna use them. They're gonna be
Well,
useful.
I just picked up a couple mag, and I have 3 AK and drum mags on me, so I'm gonna make them.
Yeah.
We need yeah, we need...
I'm kinda confused how that Goodnight guy had an M4. No. Because he was a freshman, for sure.
First spawn with a ghillie suit.
Lucky,
And...
like,
Oh
No.
yeah.
starting military. And got
They
really
don't
lucky.
spawn. They haven't been spawning. That's the problem.
It's gonna to SKS full soon. Just the loot's gradually gonna get reduced until.
No, I have 2 fully loaded drum mags plus 1 half full, and then 1 or 1 couple of mags and VSS. Plus I have 1 grenade.
Oh, I don't want to win now. I should have given. Oh, you went online yesterday. Big sad. Don't worry, I didn't give it to anyone else in safe zone. I chucked it on the roof of the red building.
I had the fucking code error that didn't exist for about 12 hours, so I couldn't get on, so I just watched the fix all.
I'm still literally just vibing in the Midwest in a bush right now.
Oh, crispy. I made what's it? What bootleg crew expendable. I wrote the briefing. If you want to read through it.
Oh, okay.
Didn't we already do crew expendable?
Yeah, but this one's like better, I guess.
Do I have to
It's
use
not gonna
iron
be on
sighted
an
XG5s?
No. I mean, you can if you want.
Probably going to.
Alright. Well, I mean, we'll figure that out on the day.
Can we start a war with someone? I wanna fucking rock some.
We already
No,
did,
that's
Bacon.
Picked up a night vision scope.
Well, we're in cooldown. We're in cooldown right now. We can't even do it for another 48 hours.
I think I got permission to raid Taco and them.
Oh, we can easily count this shit.
Yeah, I know.
It's not even gonna be there though.
I really want to
No.
just sit outside of their door with an LIR, and then as soon as they open it, I just go in, because it's an admin base. They're not going to be
What,
smart.
Base was in safe zone.
No, like, that's an admin's ran base.
Oh, it's an admin's thing. Okay, I got you. Yeah. It's a competitive admin base, not the safe zone.
Have you been doing anything as a moderator?
Yeah, I've been doing what I can. Because
If they
keep
let you.
removing support. They keep removing support and moderator from tickets because literally every ticket's a personal attack on the administration. Also, if anyone from Insurgents, E-Boys, admin clans, or us is involved in a ticket, I'm pretty much automatically boosted out of it.
Even though
Because
all of them...
Association. I just try and provide a balanced view. Like, I'm not even associated with the E-Boys. But because I'm with Fox, they're like...
I just don't like the aesthetic of them fucking being in there. Like, if you're gonna remove a bunk, then remove everybody else.
Well,
It's not how that should work.
It's not like I'm not. I say me. It's because I'm a moderator. It's because I'm a moderator. They remove entire performance.
Because you voice your concern that it literally just looks like they're fucking covering
It
their
does.
tracks.
It just looks like they don't trust us to take care of a ticket. And let's be honest, it like.
I
They
don't trust any
antagonize
of them to
people.
take...
All I've seen is antagonizing people in general chat. Like calling out Crispy about his staff issue was a bit unnecessary. Pinging Rabbit constantly, even though he said go away. That, like,
And then Six
and he
got
done
on
nothing
Joker's
wrong.
ass.
Yeah, I mean, I
Did
didn't
never
even see
get
Joker
muted
paying
last night
anything.
for fucking just like talking?
Yeah, a lot of people got muted. And then they made tickets about it, and then the tickets were literally like really brief. They would just close it real quick.
Even though they were telling them to open tickets.
Well, a couple of them were. There's the ones that I managed to see before they were either closed or cut off from moderators. So, and all I do now is I just go in general chat, but everything I do in general chat is overwritten by them arguing with the administration. I'm like, oh god. Like,
Yeah, I made Six apologize on the ticket, but I think I had to stay in Skins getting a 1 week instead of a 5 week.
yeah, I mean,
What happened to Skips?
he raided, he popcorn base. with Lee, but Lee didn't do it. Skivs. So he's got 1 week.
Lee and them were also in the base when they're not supposed to.
Yeah, that too. Thing is, though, it's really difficult for us to enforce rules when half of them haven't even been made. And like, there's so many loopholes right now.
That's why it's a 1 week.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's the same instance with the guys who combat logged and then X-rayed you, killed you had it.
Yeah, I'm still pissed off about that. That's so retarded.
We couldn't do anything about it because there was no grounds to prosecute them on because they hadn't even made the rules yet. Understandably, we wanted to get the server back up as soon as possible to keep people interested in after the switch in ownership. And you can understand that it's a lot of work to do in like 3 days. But yeah, that's a basic. That's a basic.
That rule is present in every fucking server. And it's always
That's what I was saying.
The
You
staff
shouldn't
was
even have to write it down.
I know, but the thing is, people just argue if it's not there, it's not a rule. Which
Yeah, that's all that Dawn and Easy do. They argue that it isn't a rule because they fucking get little loopholes and then they get banned over and over again.
I wish you just. They need to make us sit down and focus on the fine rules of like loopholes. I was invited to a party with like the staff team. Oh, well, it wasn't even any staff there, just me and Six, and then they invited people like Skips and Temper because none of the staff were on. And we were just trying to go make rules. And this was about 2 days ago. Away. I don't know how old the server is now, but we've only just started making proper rules, and there's still like loopholes which people would most definitely exploit. Because they do. It's like, oh, they just need to somehow make a way to like acknowledge that there's loopholes, and if you try and like, if you're near breaking a rule, then I think there should be like warnings and consequences. Like,
That's why I open a ticket with everything I'm about to fucking do.
there shouldn't be a fine line. There should literally just be, hey, if you think you're near breaking a rule, like, don't do it. Like, oh hey, this is a random who is moving our loot, so therefore they're associated with us, but they're not associated with us because they're random, but we let them take this car full of our loot to move before a war, but they're not with us, even though they're directly engaged in combat.
Well, one thing about moving loot, okay, you guys know Sniper from Faction Wars, Sniper Hell?
Yeah.
He's basically an admin on the server, he's a map maker and he helps out with that and shit. He said that there's nothing to do about fucking moving loot, it's just that the guys in this server are fucking massive pussies.
That's the thing though. The problem with
That's why I like Faction Wars, because they can't do that.
How they stop that there? Because the situation
no, there is nothing to stop it. It's just that the players on DC are fucking pussies and don't want to use their shit.
It's in Faction Wars. They have their reputable. They keep their loot there because it's enjoyable. That's why you have risk. And the problem is if you try and stop people from, the first thing you'd say to try and stop people from moving loot is say don't give them any warning. But if you don't give them any warning, you complain that's unfair because you could just start a war at 2 AM in the morning. And then if you have a no-life, someone has a job on Monday, then you can just go and back their base. But...
Well, no, because to just make the rule that 2 people have to be online or whatever, so they have to be online, but you don't have to give them a fucking warning. Like, you just say, hey, cunt, you pissed me off, you're getting fucking raided, there's 2
But then nobody would just get online, and they would just avoid the war completely. That's the problem.
Okay, then make it combat logging, and then they're able to be raided.
And then we also have
logging, not necessarily combat, but you know you're about to get in a fight and you just leave.
You just never log on to the server. So basically, what they introduced was a system where they open tickets to negotiate war, and in that negotiation,
which is from Faction Wars.
Yeah, but in that negotiation time, they can start moving loot, and like, because in Faction Wars, you know how long it takes for people to start a war, right? It takes ages, but no one moves their loot. But it does. It took like 2 weeks to start a war with I forgot who they were.
Dawnguard.
It was like, yeah, Dawnguard. It was delayed for about 2 weeks. But they didn't move their loot.
People have respect on that server, man. Like It's fucking annoying.
I think if you raid a base and there's suspiciously little loot in there, then it should be. Yeah.
Plus, we literally caught them in transit.
Yeah, I know. Like, who the fuck carries that much equipment? And then the person who is supposed to be not associated with them isn't carrying anything on them apart from a UMP. Like, surely you would pick up that M4 from the back, you know? Like,
Sure, you would pick up the KS-74 in there with a magazine.
yeah. That's like me. Well, that's like our faction getting, I don't know, who's not associated with us? I don't know,
Skivers and them.
even though we're like, oh, well, Skivers is, we're allied with them. That's like us getting, like, some just random dude, like a fucking, I don't know, Omega. God forbid.
Omega has a faction now.
Yeah, but they're not associated with us. Like, getting Omega and Crispy Nips faction and saying, hey, you're not alpha.
Mike fucked up his mic again.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, you get what I mean. Like, asking them to move our loot. Just to... But they're not allied with us, but they're moving our loot. And they're also like, I mean, I wasn't attacking any like, base or anything, but they still shot me.
Well, how would they even move their loot unless it's into someone else's base? Because you have to register everything you build, right?
Yeah,
No,
they just give it to another faction.
Yeah, they just give it to another faction and they build it in their base, which isn't even registered on the map.
And then you don't have the jurisdiction to raid that faction.
Because you're already engaged in a war.
Well, if someone's doing shit like that, like say there's allies in a war, and you declare war on one of them, but they start moving loot, you should be able to raid fucking both.
Well, you cannot, you can't raid allies as well in a war. Which
They
is
gave Skivers and them permission to go and fucking fuck up Diamond Dogs, but they can't do anything because Skivers is on like a 1-week ban. Like none of them, unless nobody's ready, there's no time or anything.
Yeah, it's I think a simple solution to this stuff would just be if you raid a base and there's absolutely no loot in it. People need to start taking screenshots of that.
Like if they have, like just they don't have a lot of shit because they just don't have a lot of shit. It's fine.
People need to start taking screenshots of that loot as well. Like just before wars.
A loot check, and if they can't do it,
Yeah.
Well, then you have the problem of people saying they don't have the loot that they have.
Well,
Like,
that is the problem
they'll
with
move it.
comping. Like people abuse the comp system because they don't take screenshots. I think if you don't have screenshots, you're not getting comp. That's like saying, can I get insured for this, but I don't have insurance? That's like claiming insurance on a Lamborghini that you don't know.
I'm surprised they even got comp for what happened with Don and them.
You mean like compensation?
Yeah,
Yeah.
compensation.
What they fucking do? How'd that work?
They have spawn
Because,
bags of loot in the fucking admin base.
Yeah. You just come down to say so and pick it up.
We've lost the objective. I expect better.
I don't know.
It's fucking weird. Weird as fuck.
It's a difficult situation, and it doesn't help with the approach that some admins take to the problem.
Most of them don't know how the game works. So.
I don't think most of them just don't know how to diffuse situations.
It's just like, dude, oh my god, it's literally just like fucking the police on on fucking RP.
It's just bickering.
They don't know how to do anything.
There's very minimal from the tickets I'm allowed to see at this rate. There's very little satisfaction that comes out of it, or like, acceptance. They're either threatened into sorting it out,
you get banned.
or they give up because the admins put up so much resistance.
Exactly. I literally became disheartened when I fucking got into it, and I just stopped fucking trying.
What, did you get your tickets overruled by people coming in and whatnot?
Well, yeah, pretty much. And then, okay, God fucking forbid me, but I tried to defend Peabody because you guys know the fucking man's not hot, right?
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peabody played that in the music channel, and Mazza fucking chewed him out because it contained lyrics of a shooting, and I tried to say that, hey, it was all a fucking joke. But then Mazza
entire
went into
song's a
staff chat.
parody.
Yeah, Mazza went into staff chat and started fucking chewing me out for going against him in tickets. And that I'm not allowed to have my fucking opinion.
Admins are allowed to contradict each other. That's the point of having multiple admins.
Yeah.
It literally says in the admins application you can contradict admins and say, hey, in a
But
ticket,
it just
hey,
gets
maybe
thrown
not.
away.
But it just gets... I've done that a couple of times and I either get straight up ignored or they don't even question me about it and just remove moderator. I'm like, oh my...
Like, they're not
it's just so-
productive, they have an
it's really
entitled
insulting.
opinion.
They complain about being overrun by tickets. Well, first of all, they cause so many tickets by piling up on all this aggression. And then they remove half their workforce from it because it's a personal matter of head staff versus the community. That's what it feels like right now.
Not even most of that fucking, like, most of the fucking work towards that fucking them moving loot ticket was fucking us getting that information ourselves.
Well, yeah, I
Having-
was posting it in there and it kind of just got ignored. I mean, it was... Six said it was sorted, so I mean, fair enough. I don't know.
He got at least, I don't know. It's just fucking retarded.
Also, Crispy, I don't remember you even disclosing information from tickets to. Like, I might not even mean it.
I
The
did
only
it
thing-
twice, and I have my reasons.
Maddie is one of
Yeah,
them.
Maddie and Peabody trying to get Hab in trouble when he was asleep.
Oh, another thing I got completely gaffed
Yeah,
out.
wait, that
King's
motherfucker
ban.
tried to accuse me of fucking safe zone shooting.
Yeah.
I remember that. What a fucking retard. I'm going on red zone and killing this fucker.
I mean, I got accused of racism by a Nazi.
Wait, what?
I don't know, Peabody's like, Peabody's kind of edgy, trying to be that like, you know, kind of
Retard.
extremist edgy kind of person. And I made a joke about the Treaty of Versailles because I was like,
Ignore.
flexing on Germany, which is a historical event of a treaty that's meant to incite peace between European nations.
That got
And,
cucked.
and then he adds me to a ticket and then says he's making racism. I'm like, what? Just being racist against Germans. I'm like,
They just be bonkers, that's all I gotta say.
I'm like, wait, first of all, you're not even German. I don't care what Ancestry.com says you're 5% German or whatever, I don't care about that, but like... and then adds me to a ticket, I'm just like, oh my god.
Yeah, I got like fucking like, I don't know, like fucking 10% Russian or some bullshit. And I was like, I'm not gonna go around and be like, I'm a
Soviet national anthem blasting.
Soyuz.
No J. Keane got done for laughing at someone dropping an M-bomb in chat.
Yeah.
Even though,
I went into the ticket and I like submitted evidence, like frame by there's a video, and I went frame to frame of his comms not being active, and then him laughing like a good second after. And
even though it was
completely-
him, but
What, it was him?
yeah.
I swear it was someone else.
No.
Kaysen did it the first time or
wasn't the
something.
first time, no.
He laughed at Casey.
Keen also didn't admit to it, so
But he did it or he didn't.
he didn't.
Still, I kinda got blocked from that ticket.
What do you know?
You know, providing video evidence of something of a quite serious accusation, to be honest. Isn't viable enough because I was associated with him being his friend.
I'm reloading.
Is there any tickets open right now, actually?
None that you're in.
No, I'm in here. Let's take a look. No, there's like 4 tickets open. One of them is an application issue, which had nothing to do with. One is a staff role for slow-mo, which had nothing to do with.
Slow-mo's
No,
a pretty
staff
cool person from what I've seen. Because he responded to my
Slow-mo-
ticket in like 10 seconds.
Wait, slow-mo's in staff?
Slow-mo guy.
Oh, he is.
So whatever, I couldn't apply. They fixed me.
Why is his application ticket still open then? It's confusing.
Just ask why is this still open?
I don't do it because I honestly I don't get involved in applications because I don't know what to do around apps. That's all. I don't think as a moderator you could allow someone to join the team anyway because of the head out.
Well, no, it's like you can just ask him like, oh, why is this still open? I think he isn't he.
What was the last message sent in this? The 8th, the 23rd. The day today? 26th? 23rd. Oh, this is a ticket where someone hasn't logged in.
Would you like me to open a ticket and deal with it, Bug, to get you satisfaction?
Opens the ticket. I have a problem. What? I want someone to talk to. I got you.
give me a concern.
I just want attention.
Did Evan do that?
Yeah.
Evan did, yeah.
Evan
What happened in that?
Immediately.
Precision airstrike. Take cover.
It's like I have depression.
I need a drink. Have you seen that screenshot of the guy talking to the Zootopia bots?
and like the please, please, please don't, please don't.
He's like, Zootopia said like, what can we do for you? I'm like, oh, to fucking kill myself. And it's like, that sounds great. That's the attitude we all look for in ZPD. And then like, a good 10 minutes later, someone probably came over and manually reviewed it. I was like, oh no.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Cash
So
money.
what are we doing?
Is that real or like I'm confused?
That is real.
Oh.
Oh, to be fair, it could have been edited on pretty easily. Oh, that's probably using that. I need to get a drink my fridge truck.
You need to get something to eat.
Yes.
I just headshotted a guy with an RPG at 0.1 meters. Bag it. You cuck.
Can you please spot the guy that's over our base, the fucking jet? Yeah, spot him. Maybe press that button. Circle or R1. Holy shit, spot the guy in our fucking base! Oh my god, people in this game are fucking retarded.
Oof. Can we get an 07 in the chat?
Wow. Wow. There's just a fucking jet in our base, and no one's spotting him for our base AA to take care of it. People are fucking autistic in the game.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Just like cock.
Friendly IAV. Drop.
The fucking J20 wasn't so useless. Be able to just get mid and actually be able to out-turn it. Yeah, we have a friendly pilot, so maybe he can do something.
Bruh. How many times did I just shoot that guy? Hello?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Hello? 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 Nice shot around the corner once again by a Sweden guy. See this? Yep. Nice, 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 nice. Can't believe I gotta get a new controller again. This is retarded.
Why?
80 bucks down the drain. Yeah, because my fucking D-pad decided to have a fucking shit. So randomly it just decides to start going down. Yeah, I'm sure 6270.
At least you don't have to fucking deal with controller drift 24/7.
Yeah, like
That's-
it's not that bad. It's just fucking annoying.